Welcome to Playing Voodoo. This is the season finale for Survivor 44. I'm your host Derek, and joining me for the finale, both Alex and Martin.
Been a long time, huh?
It's been
a couple of weeks.
Been a few weeks, yeah.
So,
Martin.
Yep.
The floor is yours since you drafted Yam Yam.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
The expansion team has won in its first season.
But I got a question. Why'd you draft Yam Yam?
I drafted him because I knew you didn't like him.
Yeah.
Or I knew that you wanted
You
him.
you did it to hurt me. You
It
knew
was,
because
it was out of spite, yeah.
he was my next pick too. I was about to get him, but you
Out
took
to
him.
get you just waited a little bit too long there.
Yep.
And I had Carolyn too. And
You had Carson.
I had Carson.
Yeah, the second. Yeah, it was just you had a good team.
Carolyn didn't get second.
No,
She didn't.
no,
she got no
didn't.
votes.
That's crazy. It was really weird.
It was.
Let's get into it then. Derek, go ahead.
7-1.
Yeah.
What do you guys make of the final votes? 7 people voting for Yam Yam, 1 for Heidi, that being Danny, and 0 for Carolyn.
The Carolyn ones, we were talking about this. We all thought Franny was going to vote for Carolyn, right?
Yeah, I think that was the consensus among the group.
100%.
Yeah, that's really surprising, right? Like, she didn't get one. And Carson, I see going to Yam Yam. The Carolyn, the Franny not voting for Carolyn's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Was her tribal council that bad?
Yam Jam's was pretty good.
Heidi's was really good, too.
Yeah.
I think they all had a good tribal. I think
did.
Carolyn just didn't speak enough.
And I think that was what everyone was thinking about. The math theory. The math theory is real. It still is real. No,
you didn't have Carolyn interjecting like Heidi was doing with Yam Yam or Yam Yam the other way.
Yeah, Yam Yam was
just
able to.
Carolyn just waiting until she was called on.
Yeah, and that's always been a thing with her, where it seems like she has difficulty articulating herself.
Yeah, that was pointed out earlier in the season.
Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Speaking of the math theory a bit, shout out to Once Upon an Island.
Yeah.
For developing that theory.
Yeah. Also, I like his suggestion. Yeah, I don't know if he developed it, but he's pitched it on, or he's passed it on.
Yeah.
Also, like his idea of having a Final Four tribal council or a fire making. However, it's just for immunity, and it's not to decide who goes into the Final Three.
Yeah.
So I just want to pass that on.
That's another great idea.
Yeah, it is. Once Upon an Island's dope.
I would love to see that. But speaking of the math theory, I want to say, this is me being a little preemptive, but come next season, if there's someone shown on the mat, I'm willing to give up my first round pick for the following season through episode 4. So just throwing that out there.
All right.
This was a Matt win, yeah.
It was, yeah. I'm saying the math theory is intact still.
Shocked that Yam Yam garnered 7 of the votes.
It's not shocking he won.
I thought
it's
it would be
shocking he won
ran
by
away
that
with
much.
it.
Yeah, by that it was Gabler win. He had a Gabler-esque win.
Yeah.
I still can't believe Gabler won.
He was 1 vote away from a perfect game.
That was even more surprising. Yam Yam was far from a perfect game, but he played it. Oh man, I don't know. It's a
deserving.
Weird, yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. Good game.
And he said the right things. Like we mentioned it. Like if he points out his mafia boss thing where you voted for me, you're sitting over there. He did it.
Yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Started with Josh, then went to Matt, and then to Brandon.
Then Kane. And he just line them up and dispatch them, man.
Line them up and knock them down.
Yep. I don't know. It's a surprise win. So we'll get into Derek. What do you think? How did you think of the season overall? I know you had some hot fucking takes. I got something to say. No, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm trying to just gather my words. I want to speak precisely.
Do you want to have Martin talk first?
And be pointed. No.
Oh, yeah.
The finale was entertaining. I very much enjoyed the finale.
Yeah, it was all right.
And it was fun watching it with some friends. Maybe that was the most enjoyable part.
Just talk about basketball half the time.
Basketball, hockey,
yeah.
the boys.
Yeah.
I look back at the season. I don't know if there's a moment in this season where I'm like, hey, I will remember that. I don't recall one.
Yeah, was there any good Yam Yam moments?
He had some quick funny lines, but I was trying to look them up on my phone.
I'm trying to think of something that was like crazy.
I mean, if there was something, it kind of came towards the end. Would you say Heidi's kind of fire making? Because she put herself
I
out.
guess Heidi's
and it came at the
fire-making.
very end, though.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean,
Where's the big blind side?
I don't. It's tough. That's probably one of the problems with new era Survivors because I feel like there isn't any big blind sides. It has to have a lot to happen to be a big blind side. Like Jesse and Cody, that was a big blind side, and I think that's part of your point is that 43 is better than 44.
We'll get to that in another episode.
Yeah, I mean, 42 didn't have any big moments that weren't like kind of shrouded in controversy in a way.
No, but I'll always remember 42 is with Shan, right?
That's 41.
That's 41.
That's 41.
That's 41.
42 is Omar.
And was there anything
big moments?
Yeah, that season.
I guess Omar's blindside. I don't know.
I don't know if that was that big.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's that big.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you though. I do agree that 44 is kind of a bland season.
Yeah, it was just like like for example, I'm gonna paint a picture. Like I'm at Final Shop right now, so it's you have your birthday coming up for your child, and you order them a cake. You're like, hey, I want you to make this cake for me, and you give them everything that you want on the cake, and what you get back is just a plain vanilla cake. It's kind of what we got. Now it's not the worst. You could have had a worse cake, but it's not exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad season, and I think it's going to be held up by the fact that it has a pretty solid winner.
Agreed.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just
Do you think this ages well in a couple years, a couple seasons later?
I think it's gonna. What people think of it now, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be mid-tier season. I think it's gonna be mid bottom tier.
I'm not compared to like the last few seasons, or since 41, I should say. I'm not sure that there's many people in the season that I want to see play again.
Yam Yam, but he won. Yeah, some but like people. Who would you want to see play again
from this season?
Yeah, maybe Franny.
What about Bruce? He's playing.
He's playing 45. Matt would be Matt.
You want to see Matt and Franny again, both of them? In the
no, wrong Matt. Wrong Matt.
Oh
yeah. The one that
Matthew,
got hurt.
Yeah.
I think those two.
I think Franny is the one for sure I would want to see back.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, oh yeah, maybe.
Brandon, no. Kane, no. Actually, Carson, maybe Carson.
Carson would be a good person.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. 43 had a better cast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just they had a showmance. Did that do nothing for you there?
No, this is not Big Brother.
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. I didn't love the season.
I'm not forcing you to say anything. No. We're just having an open dialogue about our thoughts on the season overall and how it kind of compares to the recent seasons we've seen.
A lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries. I'm honestly, now that you bring that up, and I just mentioned Big Brother, I'm surprised Dr. Will didn't win because he had quite the winner's edit early
First
on
episode,
in the season.
He had more confessionals than I think anyone.
He had a really good pre-merge.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Once the merge came around,
kind of fell off.
Didn't see him, fortunately, which is he just went into the shadows.
Yeah, he got purple. They purpled him out. Yeah.
Yep. It's unfortunate.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird season, man.
You think they bring Dr. Will back for another season?
I hope. Oh no, that sounds bad. That makes me say I'm scared for people to get hurt. No, I hope he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Martin? Overall
of the season?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Better than Token Cheens.
I mean, no, you can't be Coach, right?
Token Cheens is the best season ever.
No, but like the winner is good. I don't mind Yam Yam winning.
All right, let's go.
Yam Yam might be the best. Yeah.
Of the new era. Yeah. Let's rank new era winners. Let's all see your rank for new winners.
I'm gonna put Yam Yam 1.
Yam Yam 1.
Obviously, we just watched it, so it's top of mind.
I'm gonna put Marianne 1 still.
I'll put Marianne 2.
I'll put Marianne, Jam.
Erica.
No, I put Gabler above Erica. I don't know what did Erica do? She broke an hourglass. We get it. It was fun. It was good for her. It was good for her game.
All right.
Yeah.
She took out Nasir.
Okay. Yeah. No. Maybe Erica is better than Gabler.
Imagine Nasir and Jam on a tribe.
Oh God. They would they would love each other. That would be sick alliance, dude. Yeah. I don't have a lot to say on this season.
But we're all consensus. Jam is probably the best winner since 41.
No, I think Marianne played better.
Oh, you said Marianne.
I think Marianne played better game. Not much. But I like Yam Yam more, but I think objectively, Marianne was a better player.
Mm-hmm. I do want to hear from both of you a bit. So I just mentioned a few minutes ago, I don't think there's a memorable moment of this season. With that in mind, what do you guys think is the best move someone made this season?
Is there one?
I mean, we did a few episodes where we're like, "Oh, best move at the end of this episode." So I guess there's a few.
Yeah, but it was usually they talk to this person, right? Best move, maybe. I guess Carolyn finding the idol and not telling anyone about it.
Oh yeah, I'll throw her birdcage in her ex thing.
Yeah, I think that wasn't bad. Or maybe Danny planting the idol on Matt, kind of.
Actually, I'll throw out Matthew's fake idol on Jamie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that carried kind of some sort of weight throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there were a few decent moves, but I mean, no Jesse getting the idol back from Cody kind of move. That's a good move. That's a crazy move. Or stealing Janine's idol. Man, imagine if Jesse won last season, dude. I don't know. What about you? You got any big moves or best move?
Carolyn is up there with her birdcage idol.
Yeah.
I'll throw Heidi's fire making too.
Heidi's fire making.
Yeah.
Throwing yourself into fire making.
So now we see that if just because you throw yourself into fire making doesn't mean you win.
No. So Cassidy can stop talking shit on.
Yeah, Cassie, you would have lost either way. People like Gabler more. Now Cassie's watching.
But
mother.
I'm saying that, but I
just lost the view.
Yeah.
I did think Cassidy should have won, to be honest, but
I think
it didn't happen.
I think Jamie should have won this.
Perception is reality.
Yeah.
And the perception was Gabler won. And honestly, we're 12 minutes into this recording, and we've talked about Gabler more than we've talked about most of this cast this season.
Yeah. Well, Gabler winning was so fucking surprising. I'm still not over. I still don't know how. It's. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's rank the season overall, I think, compared to the last 4.
43 still won, right?
Yeah, for me, at least. I think 43
so I
is the
think
best.
we're in consensus between us. I don't know about Derek.
It's wild. So I think 44 has the best winner.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
But it might be my least favorite season.
No, I would say 42 is. I would say 43
I
my
keep forgetting
favorite.
40. Oh, yeah. 42 is definitely the least.
And people really like 42. I don't like 42 at all.
Yeah. I did like it at the time, but...
I remember driving to Lily's house with you, and I'm just being like, this season's just not clicking with me.
Both 42 and 44, their craziest travel they had was, the first travel each tribe had, essentially.
I don't remember 41 at all.
41 is Erica.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know who wins. I'm just saying, that's one I don't remember that much.
41
it's kind of like this one, how we're saying it's kind of forgettable.
That was with the hourglass. I mean, there's the Shan's Alliance and stuff.
Shan was a big part of that season.
Shan was big. So Deshaun. But the characters, I think, were better that season than this season.
Yes.
Because you had Deshaun. Xander was a good character. Danny was all right. Deshaun was really good. Ricard was good. Nasir was fun. I feel like you had a better cast that season.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney was pretty fucking hot. So
now that we're comparing casts and such, as far as I know, Survivor casts 2 seasons at a time. So is there anyone from 43, if they casted 43 and 44 at the same time? They usually cast 40 people and then they choose, right?
Yeah.
Or I guess 36, 18.
I don't know how it goes.
So is there anyone from 43 that you'd want to see on this past season, 44?
Mixed in with this cast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Gabler.
43 and 44.
No, I mean, I like everyone. I think everyone in 43 played a fundamental part to that season.
Mm-hmm.
I think 43 is probably one of the better, well-rounded casts we've had in a while. Where I think there were some duds on this season.
Give me Ryan on this season.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would have fit in.
Yeah.
I think Ryan would have fit. Yeah, maybe Ryan.
What was that guy's name? Gio? Was that
Gio?
God, no. Gio's kind of boring.
He would have been the villain.
Yeah,
because there wasn't any villains this season. That's my take.
Yeah, no, that's another one.
I mean, that's not even a take. It's just what
Danny was the closest thing.
He was, but he wasn't really villainous.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with New Season. Everyone's so happy with each other. Everyone's just, I just want to play for fun. I just want to make friends.
I don't think that's that's not to cast aspersions on how they are as people, but that's just the casting decision.
Yeah, I think we need some assholes. I think we need some Rodneys. We need some Scotts and Jasons. We need some Johnny Fairplay, some Judds, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. We
some
definitely
Tonys, man.
We need people that are frenetic.
Some war dogs, man. Come on, let's get some guy. I don't know. I don't got much more to say about this season, Martin.
I think we've summed it up.
Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of a meh season for us. Hopefully 45 is better.
It was meh, yeah. Hopefully 45.
Yeah, people are like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you've listened to this point, we appreciate you guys for listening. I will say about 45, Alex mentioned, we will be having a Survivor 45 draft.
Yep. I get the first overall pick.
Alex will have the first overall pick.
Martin gets last.
He has last pick.
Do you have an additional pick for Martin?
No, that's next. His
are 46.
Yeah. 46 is supposed to be an all-star season.
Don't be shocked if Alex trades some as that first overall pick for 45 for the first overall pick in 46.
Are you down? I'll trade my first overall pick.
Oh, trade discussions right now. Man.
Yeah, I'll trade my 40. I'll trade my first pick on the 45 draft for your second and fifth. But no, I think I already have.
You have my fourth.
What do you have for me?
You have his fifth.
I have your fifth.
Do you have my, okay.
And you have my fourth.
Man, I would just have like a fucking. I'll trade.
You would have it this season. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll trade.
You're already at 8 as it is.
Yeah, I'll trade my first overall pick next season for one of your guys' seconds in 46.
You're just banking it. That's
and your second in this draft, or the next one, 45. I get 2 year seconds.
I'm just trying to picture we come around to 46 and it's all like a newbie cast.
I know.
I would be stacked to win that.
I guess so. Yeah.
You'd be stacked to win it, but give him the first overall picks. I mean, I guess if you're getting more equity, sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, we'll just wait till this season comes up.
We'll see.
Does it say something that the winners have been people like we've drafted last? Does that say something?
Pretty close. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Well, Yam Yam was what? Like
Yam Yam was middle of the.
He was in the middle.
Yeah, Gabler was pretty close to last. But I mean, Carolyn was
a finalist, and she was.
Yeah, Heidi was pretty far back. Cassie was fairly. She was middle. She was middle. And
like around where.
So like basically, no top picks have. Nope. All the top picks have been a bust, I guess.
Yeah, so that should we need to start looking at our past drafts.
Our boards aren't good.
Yeah, no, apparently not. But it is what it is. And no, Jamie was last pick, and she got final 6.
Yeah, so. She got 4.
Yeah. Well, good season, guys. No, actually, man, season.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of watching Survivor 44 with us, and we hope that you join us for season 45. And be sure to stay tuned because we will be dropping more Survivor content this summer. Possibly some episodes of Martin dissecting some of the seasons he's watching as he goes along. So stay tuned for that. And we'll have much more. So, and if you don't want to miss out, subscribe, follow wherever you're listening. We appreciate you guys for listening. This is Plan Voodoo, where Yam Yam is your winner.